All right, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. How to get into somebody's dreams within 3 days with a secure channel hidden from prying eyes. Through my 4 years of working, through my journey of spirituality and ascension and my abilities and things like that, I was able to finally create the most secure channel that I can create that would be completely hidden from psychic attacks, completely hidden from outside interferences, and it cannot be intercepted. Cannot be. So if you're getting new to this and you're trying to get hip with understanding how to use spirituality and metaphysics and physics itself, welcome. I'm going to do the best I can to explain this the easiest, fastest way I can do this, because this whole setup here is going to take you about 20 minutes time for you to create a secure 2-hour window, because the law of nature states all things must rest at times. So you can't overdo it when it comes to spiritual communication. You have to respect people's space, and you have to respect people's boundaries and even your own, and protect your own energies at times, so that you're not always open and giving off too much of a bright signal where your energies can be tracked constantly. You know, everybody deserves their peace. So how to open up a secure channel hidden from prying eyes without interception directly to an individual that you might want to share a message with. Now, when you're doing this type of work, you're going to communicate to them astrally. So that means the astral body is going to receive a message that will eventually implant it into this individual on a mental level that would give them some sort of dream. And it does take time. Depends how powerful your spiritual power is. I have been successful and have been able to put dreams the same night into somebody, but it depends how open that individual is to me as well. I always ask first before I come over. I never just force my way through a channel. You kind of have to put somebody into a receiving energy in order for them to be open to it. And how do we get them into receiving energy? We ask gently, calmly. We don't do it with force. We ask respectfully, with care, with respectful boundaries. Because if you're using spiritual power for harm, then shame on you. Those gifts should not be even given to somebody like you. If you're using gifts for good, to communicate openly, if you have a spiritual relationship with somebody and you guys like to use channels where you're not together in order to communicate, because when you have a true, open, spiritual, loving relationship with somebody, there are no secrets. Love has no boundaries. So let's explain right now how to do this so that, number one, you're respecting people's space at the same time. And if this is a love interest and you want to put a romantic dream in there for them, maybe like a desire or a fantasy for you, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if somebody and you have these mutual feelings. This person is going to enjoy something like that. And if this is somebody that you just want to prove that you can do it, I'm going to show you how right now. So, first and foremost, before we start this, and this isn't a ritual or anything like that. This is a secure channel, a spiritual opening of communication to send some sort of astral message in order for this person to receive this dream within 3 days. First and foremost, what we need to do is we need to ask gently, and we're going to do that mentally. So you're going to take time, and what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 deep breaths, because the calmer energies are, the easier they flow. When we push energy or we force energy, things seem to be harder to grasp for us. It's like when we say the more we let go of control, the more things just seem to easily fall for us. There's less resistance in that energy. We're not tense. We're calm. We're balanced. And we're grounded. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And we're just going to calm the shoulders, the body. In the nose, out the mouth. And on this third breath, right before you're about to take it, you're just going to send them a gentle message and say, hey, I'm asking you to be in a receiving energy for me right now so that I can send you this message that I want to share with you. It's something of care, respect, and honesty, and there is no ill intentions behind my message. Now that we have our energies nice and calm, we have this individual subconsciously in a receiving energy, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my setup here. You're going to need the wheel, the Hierophant, and the Hermit card out of your tarot deck. Pink salt, the thicker the better for your channels. A stone of amber, any black stone you have that will secure this channel and absorb any negativity that might be around it. A purple candle that represents the crown. And cinnamon. I prefer to use powder cinnamon usually. The finer our materials, the better energy flows concurrent through them. I only had coarse cinnamon right now. Doesn't matter, it'll still work. But the finer our material, the more concurrent energy flows. Energy moves concurrently. When things are too coarse or too hard or too tense, it bounces everywhere. There's not a smooth flow. This whole thing for you is going to take about 20 minutes, and you need to relax while you're doing this. So once we have our breaths and we have this individual into a receiving mode, we're going to just kind of take our time. We're going to sit here and we're going to use our imagination, and we're going to start to imagine a tunnel from us to this individual on the other end. And we're going to start to walk through this tunnel, and we're going to use feeling, because feeling is the secret. Feeling of this individual anticipating us from the end of this channel with their arms open, ready to receive. They're excited. They can't wait to grasp us. They can't wait to put their arms around us. And what we're going to do is continue to walk through that channel without fear, no interceptions. And as we're going through that channel, we are saying, this channel is hidden from prying eyes. This is a secure line between me and this individual. And we're going to walk through that channel. We're going to keep imagining that portal opening directly. Now, if you have strong spiritual power, this individual will sense your presence around them when you get this channel open. And as I said, the law of nature states all things must rest at times. Even though they're still vibrating, things still need rest. So we cannot do this excessively, because over communication spiritually can be draining for not only you, your loved one, whoever you might have this spiritual connection with. When two people have a very powerful bond together, they can share these channels to communicate easily, as they are able to share vibrations, emotions, energy sensations, thoughts, and things like that when they're both open to receiving and sharing. So as we're walking through this portal, this channel, we're going to continue walking, letting go of control around us, knowing that there's no fear around us, that everything is secure, that this channel is open, it's activated, and we're taking our time along this path. And the closer we start to get to the end of that channel, we're starting to see this individual. Maybe it's your loved one, your love interest, waiting for you, waiting ready for you to come through this channel in order to wrap your arms around them, to secure them, so it is only you and them at the end of this communication channel. So we continue to keep walking, and we're walking. And this takes time, Guys, you have to develop a clear tunnel directly to this individual. This isn't going to happen in 4 minutes. This is going to take a good 15, 20 minutes of concentration, conscious awareness, and intention that you're going to secure this channel with this individual at the end of this long tunnel that you've just created. As you're walking through this tunnel, you can sense this individual now standing there. Now, this is spiritual power, so this will no longer become your imagination. This will be a real sensation that you're having as your crown chakras are now opened up and you are both into some sort of connection. When you get this channel open completely, you will feel things dull down. Your vibration will kind of flatline. It'll be very subtle, calm, as you two are now connected through this channel and you're able to communicate telepathically or energetically through sensations, through everything that you want to send this individual. Now, as we're walking through this tunnel and we see this individual getting closer and they're waving you in, their hands, their arms are open. They can't wait to wrap their arms around you. The moment you get to them, you want to grab them, you want to secure them, and you want to pull them close to you and let them know that you're here. You're ready to share with them what you're going to share. And you thank them for receiving this message from you. Once this channel is open, now you have a 2-hour window. You can send them any message that you want to send and know that it'll work. Know that this channel is secure. Nobody can see it. It is just you and this individual that you are sharing this time and space with. And anything that you want to implant with them, know that they'll receive it, they're open to it, and within 3 days, guaranteed that individual will tell you they dreamt about you. I can guarantee you it without a doubt in my mind. I hope this video is helpful for all you guys. I hope most of you that are taking this path, that are understanding how to use spiritual power or using it for the right things. You're not out to hurt anybody, you're out to help others, you're out to enlighten people. And when you are able to communicate openly, honestly, without secrets between individuals on this spiritual level, things only get brighter between the two of you. It becomes a very, very deep and meaningful life between the two of you, or whoever else you want to share your messages with. So most of you guys are going to get down to business and start sending your love interest dreams. So get to work, enjoy your time, let go of control, allow things to flow the way they're meant to flow, and enjoy all the unique possibilities we have in this life.